Hello and welcome back to the Grand Gaels. So, we have a claim on all of Scotland, but we cannot yet press it. Why can't we press it? Well, we have 2,000 troops, our ally has 1,200, let's say that we have around 3,000 troops. They have, if we go actually to Scotland here, 3,400, so at base they have more. Their ally has 3,600, which means that overall they have around 7,000 troops, which means that we are about 4,000 troops behind, which is not a great situation to be in. Now, there are things that we can do about it. We have some unmarried daughters, but I did notice something that would make it a lot easier. So, if we have a look at his daughter here, his daughter is currently betrothed to the son of King Philippe of Galicia, otherwise known as his ally. If we could break that betrothal, that would mean that they would lose 3,600 troops of their military strength, which I think works pretty well for us. So, step number one, we have to kill one of these two. We either need to kill Ronda, or we need to kill Rodrigo. Either one would do. Let's have a look here. What's our murder chances? So 56% here to kill Ronda, 95%. We're a spy master, aren't we? I just realized we're our liege's spy master, I think. Or we were at one point. Are we still the liege's spy master? How would I find that? Liege's council? Yes, so we are actually his spy master. So we actually get a huge benefit plotting in his realm. Yes, I think this seems good. And nobody's going to catch us because we're in charge of catching people. Cool. So I'm going to murder Ronda. That's step number one. That gets us 3,600 troops away from his army. Good start. The next thing that I want to do is I want to make a faction. I'm going to make the claimant faction for Scotland for us. Why am I going to do that? Well, just quite simply because people might join it. I mean, it's unlikely that they will join it, but they might. We can't actually force anybody to join because, you know, they don't really want to, and we have no we have no hooks, so we're basically just hoping that RNG forces them to join because, like, this guy hates the liege more than he hates us, but it's unlikely to happen. But if we create the faction, there's a chance that something happens from it. So that's what I want to do here. The next thing that I want to do is I want to marry off our daughters, because that way we can get some extra alliances, which might just push us over the edge if we can break his alliance. So, let's start with our daughter. I'm going to use this first. If we don't find any that we're happy with, we'll go and look for them manually. So, let's go by alliance power. Who have we got? County of Moore. That's pretty strong. Where are you? Okay, that's not too bad. I think I might marry our other daughter off to him. Right, let's go with that one. So, alliance power, Moore. Perfect. We'll just get that alliance right away. Okay. Other daughter. Alliance power. So how strong are you? 2,000 troops here. Are any of them mercenaries? Yeah, so I'm not really that interested. Norwegian Band of Shetland. I don't think we can actually call them into the war. Duchy of Brittany. That seems like a good one. They're quite nearby. Now they are currently defending in a war against a tyranny. But it's not their war against the tyranny, so yeah, I think this might be okay. You're going to marry Ronan. Sure, let's go with that. That actually, between them, gives us enough troops. That gives us 3,000, 5,000 troops. Yeah, right? 5,000 troops? A little bit over 5,000 troops, actually. Yeah, that seems good. I do want to wait for this to finish anyway, but that's a good start. If we can break that alliance, then go for it. I think that seems like a good idea. Right. Cool. We've got a couple more allies, and now we just unpause and let our murder scheme go. So, when the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of King Richard's castle, should anything go wrong. A detailed map of the local hills with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. Now, we're at 95, which is the max success, and we're at 95 secrecy, which is also the max secrecy. So we don't actually need to do any of this. We don't need to pay money, we don't need to explore the hills. We can just do nothing, and the scheme will be successful. So I'm going to do nothing. We're not going to rock the boat, we're just going to let it go the way that it needs to go. Intrigue perk. Oh, cool. Let's get prepared for anything. That means there's less chance of schemes against us. Happy about that one. And now we will continue chilling. Right. Our wife is pregnant. Oh, fantastic. Although, yeah, unlikely at her age, although we do have the plus 15% trinket that I just remembered that we have. Our alliance expired with Gunnar. Well, that's really quite bad. Can I get an alliance with you? I mean, you are the person betrothed to my daughter. Do we have an alliance with you? Oh, we do. Oh, that's fine then. Oh, the second one. Yes, that's absolutely fine. Perfect. Continue chilling. And Sweet Tooth. There's one thing Ronda cannot resist. It's her favorite treat. Let's kill her. She is dead. She swallowed the bait, roasted almonds and all. In no time, she was clutching at her throat, wheezing for air, before collapsing into a small heap on the ground, never to get up again. All the bakers in the area were questioned, but no trace of foul play could be found. Wonderful. Now, if I wait a second, that alliance is now gone. Our alliances are in. We need a guardian for my daughter. Daughter is currently going for stewardship. That seems like the most sensible one. We'll find a guardian. The guardian's going to be my daughter. That seems absolutely okay. Get them to educate themselves. Let's have a look. So, our faction against our liege. Nobody else joined, but I think we want to press it. Yeah, we're going to press our demands. We can, although we're too weak to send an ultimatum, because we're a player character, we can ignore that. And I'm just going to press my demands like this. Yes. What? Oh, I'm unpaused? I was like, how did this pop up? I'm paused. But I was just going really slowly. Right, press demands. And now, we wait. Your claim on my title is no more real than the stories we tell children at night. No matter how many misguided fools you have gathered to help carry out your scheme, I will not bend to such a collection of dung. I'd rather die than see my birthright fall to someone so low. Then war. It is. Okay, we can call our allies to war. Brittany will not accept. That's not a great start. More? They will accept. For Calquer? You will also not accept. Alright. I'm going to send you a little gift here. That's not quite as little a gift as I wanted to send, but, you know. We'll get you in the war. How about you? How much of a little gift do you need? That's also not really a little gift, but that's fine. We really need you in the war, so I will pay you your blood money. Right. Next step. We're going to move ourselves over here. And we're going to raise our army. Perfect. So we'll just raise them here. Now we should have less troops here. We expect to have less troops. So I'm going to hang out in the hills because he is Scots. So he doesn't have the hill bonuses. So as long as we have a good hill leader, we should be fine. Yeah. I'm just going to hang out here. I don't think he's going to be able to win a fight against us before our allies arrive. Cool. So we'll just continue chilling there. Now, I think he is coming to fight us, but that's fine. We're happy with this. Loads of people have joined the war now, and now we just wait. Oh no, they're coming to siege our land. Now, what? They're currently on plains. Okay, so we don't want to fight them here. In fact, we don't want to fight them at all. In this particular circumstance, we want to wait for our allies to get here. Yeah, so more are coming over. Brittany, I think, are busy. But these 1,200 are going to head up here and join us as well. So once more get here, I think that's when we move. How long is it going to take them to siege? 8 months. Perfect. Well, we can wait then. Yeah. Where's Moore? Moore's heading over this side. Are they going to land? They're landing in Angus. Okay, perfect. I'm going to head straight for Calendar here. We would love them to fight us in Calendar. A pair of twin boys is actually absolutely terrible. The reason it's terrible is because now our land will split 3 ways upon succession. If we have a look at our succession one here. There you go. You can see like we'll lose all of these little bits. And I believe they will actually split. Or there is a chance they'll split. Although it says they'll all stay within the counties right now. Yeah, so those all stay under our duchies. I think if we were to take any more land, like if we were to take Buchan here, it would create the Duchy of Moray, which would then split our land in half. But it's actually not doing that because there is already a Duke of Moray and it can't create it. So that's kind of lucky. But anyway, it's still bad because we'll lose the actual county titles. But if we can create a kingdom, I think we can solve some of those issues. Right, moving over here. They're actually running from us? That's interesting. That, I think, means the AI think we're weaker. Although it could mean that they know that these troops are here and could join in quicker. But that's still interesting. Tidbits from far away. Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. I don't really want anything that you have. Is there a way for me to just say go away? No. Alright. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at treasures never before seen in these lands. I had to blend into the populace to get these beauties out. Truly a harrowing experience. This merchant might have more to give me than marvels from afar. Okay, so I can say interesting. We get diplomacy challenge. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. Or we lose 70 gold and we get understanding people, which gives us the hostile scheme resistance. I'm willing to lose prestige. Ah, we didn't even lose it. We succeeded. We got a 20% chance. Well, that's good. Right. They're sieging. I'm not going to break the siege. They're going to siege quicker than these guys down here. I'm quite happy for it to just be a draw because we have more allies joining in. In fact, it looks like Brittany are also joining in. Although they should be involved in their other war, they are coming to help us. Right. She is now 16. Doesn't really mean very much because we already have the betrothal set up, but that's cool. Don't need to worry. I'm going to wait for the siege to finish before we start going down south. A dark night can truly make the shadows in my castle's hallways seem alive. I'm going to choose this one because it doesn't continue on with anything and it gives us fort level and garrison size, which is nice. Right. So, we won the siege. Great. I'm now going to march down south, which will hopefully make these guys break their siege. Oh, for a second there I thought they were just going to fight us. Which would have been ideal, but that's okay. Okay, Man, I think are just hostile to us. I don't believe they've actually... Yeah, they haven't joined. They're just hostile because they are a vassal of the person we're attacking. They're trying to escape to the sea. We're going to catch them before that happens. They will get a defending in hills bonus. However, our army commander is good at that. We have more men-at-arms that counter their men-at-arms. So this should be fine, especially because we have another 2,500 joining in. So we might win this one. Like, there's a chance that we won this battle, but it doesn't really matter because we're 100% winning once the other troops arrive. And that's what happened. There we go. That's a lot of war score. And now I'm going to march my way directly to the capital because there's a chance that we can capture him and that will end the war. Right. We're missing a councillor. Our marshal is dead. Okay. Let's see here. I guess I'll put this guy in as my marshal. Yep. And yeah, let's keep going. They might be retreating to their capital. No, they're retreating further. That's fine. They're actually going on boats, which is interesting. They might be trying to get to Kilmartin. Yeah. Let's go speed 5. Oh, wait, yeah, they're trying to get to our... They're not even going to our capital. That's fine. 6-month siege versus a 4-month siege. We're going to finish ours first. Oh, and there's this one, which I think might also finish first. 4 months. This is going to be about the same time. Okay. Tourney troubles. As Duke, I've been obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. While I lament about how poorly organised the tournament is, my rival and liege suddenly walks up to me and pushes me straight into the horse's water troughs, prompting everyone around to burst into laughter. Seems a little bit odd given that we're at war to get this event, but you know what? He can become my nemesis. There we go. We've taken the capital. We've taken his wife. You know what? He's our nemesis. Let's just start off on the... Oh, we take 80 stress for it. I was just going to execute his wife, but I feel like that's a little bit much. I don't know. We could recruit her, I suppose. You know what? Let's recruit his wife. That seems fine, and then gain a weak hook. That seems like an alright answer. Yeah. Not worth war score. Okay, we're going to come over here and we're going to break the siege. We would get the defending bonus here, which is even better. Fantastic. Right. Well, I was going to check. Oh, we don't have concubines anymore. I was going to check whether we could do the thing that our rivals did to us, but no, we can't because we don't have concubines. Ah, well, that's fine then. She can just hang out in our court, I guess. That's absolutely okay. They've broken the siege. We're going to chase them into the hills, and they get destroyed in the hills. Fantastic. More war score. That's what we like to see. Right. Let's go down here. And 3-month siege. Siege it down. And that should be the war score that we need. We're actually only 2 war score off for now. Oh, we got capped war score on the battle there because we've had too many battle wins. That's okay. We'll come join this siege. And, yeah, that'll be it. Perfect. That's 100% war score. He's being attacked by Denmark, which is going to be a problem because we're about to be attacked by Denmark for Lothian. But, hey, we'll figure that out in a second because we're about to be in charge. I'll take twice scheming. We might as well stay on this at least until we get schemer because that's a good little trait there. But we could probably switch. Oh, we can't actually switch until the end of this year anyway, so that's perfect. Right. Enforce demands. Victory. The Alban Court. As king, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving disputes of the realm, and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. The mayor is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in her eyes. She starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of the House of Strathern. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. So and say, let them see their new king will enter the royal court. Or other matters call my attention. Alright, let them see their new king. Well, there we have it. That's us. Right there in the court. I was trying to see, there's a way of zooming in a little bit. I think, might have to do this. The one and only time we'll use photo mode. Throne view. There you have it. We're looking very smug with ourselves here. For a couple of lions on our throne. Cool. Right. Let's exit that now. Just thought we'd have a little bit of smugness. Right. This is our royal court. We've got a level 3 royal court, which gives us the ability unlocks manage royal guards counselor task. And effects from previous levels. Scheme secrecy plus 5% and unlocks bestow royal favor counselor task. Okay. Cool. What else have we got here? So we got court grandeur. So let me just read this stuff here. So I'm trying to see where we're at. Your court, this court is above its expected grandeur level by 1 level, causing the following effects. Prestige goes up, courtier and guest opinion also goes up. Okay, cool. But it's reset all the amenities, so it's currently trending downwards. So what we could do with our court here is if we raise these, basically you raise where your grandeur level is going to sit. Right now it expects us to have a grandeur level of 2 based upon the realm size that we have. We currently have one of 3, so we're getting a bonus. If we raise some of these, let's say we raise less, last century fashions up to the max, the further up we get our grandeur, the larger this bonus is going to be. Like we get even more prestige, we get even more opinion. And that's generally just a very good thing if we want to start recruiting people into our court. What's this? Support schemes effectiveness goes up if we get that any further. Cool. I think that's because we have an intrigue court currently. Yeah, so our 2 options are intrigue and warlike. Now, to switch them, I believe we need prestige, which we don't really have. Is there a way of reducing this cost? No. Okay. So it's this. So this is just saying what we get. So increase agent acceptance for hostile schemes, max hostile schemes, support scheme effectiveness. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to do with an intrigue court. Okay, cool. I'm going to raise these up so this stops trending downwards, and I'm going to kind of leave it there. So we're making 3.4. You know what we should do before I do any of this? I was going to say disband my army. Probably shouldn't do that with somebody attacking me. Let's go back into our royal court for a second. I know, we're jumping around a little bit. Let's just raise these. How much does it cost to go to level 3? 0.46. 0.46, 0.46, 0.46. So I say we take all of these to level 3. So that gets us prestige, court grandeur bonus of +8, and then some extra prestige per month. Okay. Can I see what my court grandeur bonus currently is? No. Wait, court grandeur. Oh, right. Is it this bonus, or is that made up of... Let me try clicking this. And then apply. Yes. Okay, so that changes our baseline. I see. So currently we're at 26. Okay. So this is fine. So if I keep putting these in here, we should end at 32. So this should then start trending upwards, I think. Okay, cool. So doing this one, it makes our feast activity reduce more stress and gives us more court grandeur bonus and lower stress loss for courtiers and guests. Cool. Got decent food. If I upgrade this one, guests are likely to stay longer. Guest accepted to join your schemes in your court as an agent, +10. We get the grandeur bonus, and then stress gain goes down. And completed inspiration quality is a chance of improvement. Inspiration is something we haven't talked about yet. Basically, guests can become inspired. They can be like, I want to create a dagger, right? So your guests will go out there and they'll be like, I'm going to go make a dagger. And you can say, okay, I'll support you as long as I get a dagger. And this basically is just saying the quality of what they come up with at the end will go up because you've given them better lodgings to do it in. So that sounds good to me. So we'll grab that. And then we will get ourselves up to some servants. So guest recruitment cost goes way down. Personal scheme power, hostile scheme power, and court grandeur bonus go up. And the courtiers and guests get a lesser version of that. That seems good. Yeah. Let's apply. Yep, we'll change. So now our court grandeur is actually trending so that it will go above level 4 eventually. Which seems good to me. Yeah. I think that's what's going to happen. Although it does say it's trending towards the baseline at negative 2.2 per month. But I don't think that's quite right because I think it's going to trend... Yeah, because our baseline is currently 32. This must update when like the month updates, similar to how troops do. Okay, cool. So we'll leave that be for just now. But this is the court grandeur system. It's not really that complicated. It's just spend more money, get more bonus. So we'll leave that be for just now. And then we get our artifacts. So we have our throne, which gets us prestige, renown, domain taxes up, court grandeur bonus, which is quite a nice little extra. Is that actually included in this? No, because our court grandeur is currently 32. So our artifacts must not currently be included. Is that because we're not using the throne? Yes, that's because we weren't currently using the throne. Oh, so our throne doesn't actually have... it doesn't actually have the lines on it. It's a much, a much more modest one. Although, modest, it does get us a lot of bonuses, including Gaelic opinion and Scots opinion, which is quite nice. Cool. So we'll leave that be. So that now means our court grandeur is going up to 35, which is fantastic. We have some more artifacts that we can put up. So the Dunkeld banners do nothing for us, because those are the previous rulers' banners. We can keep them around, but there's not really a lot to do with them. I mean, we could destroy them as well if we want to. Oh, what's that? Reforge. Ooh. So we could reforge them if we get an antiquarian into, like, our banners? That's kind of cool. Except we can't do it for that one, but we could do it for this one. That's interesting. And then we have our house banners and our dynasty banners. So I think we should put these up. Let's put them up over here. So let's go house banner. And then on this one... Actually, we'll leave that for a second. I'm going to change it. We're going to put our dynasty banner at the side. It doesn't really matter because they're the same. We'll put the house banner behind. Cool. So that's currently what we're going for. So those give us a little extra prestige and renown per month and increase our... This one actually increases our vassal limit. And then this one increases independent rulers' opinions of us. Cool. And that's all we really need to worry about at the court. We can hold court if we had more prestige, but because we don't, that's pretty much us done with the royal court stuff for this exact second in time. Cool. We've left the faction because we won. Our rival lost a title, which has decreased our stress. So that's good. We're in a new war. See if we've got anything else we need to do immediately. We've got few knights because we now have more available to us because we're a higher ranked person. We can still imprison our daughter. We're not going to do that. We have powerful vassals who expect council positions, and we have vassals which some people expect to be theirs. I suspect it's things like some of these people who we've taken land off expect themselves to have vassals. Yeah, and they desire some of our titles. We need to just fix that eventually. Oh, what's our crown authority at? Oh, it's down to level 1. Okay, because we have effectively, because we took it over, we have no authority, so we're all the way back down here. We kind of want to raise that so we can start revoking titles, but that's interesting. Also, we're called Alba, not Scotland now, because of the culture change, because we've got cultural naming on, which is cool. Let's have a look at our council. We should definitely see if we can replace some people. Not only one of these people is actually a powerful vassal anymore. So let's see. Councillor. I think Duke Aemon of Man seems like he should be on our council. Yep, we'll put him on there. What have we got? Oh, that's bestow royal favor. So this increases a specific vassal's opinion of us. Okay, that's kind of neat. So if we want one vassal in particular to like us, we can do that one. Oh, and possible side effects, end internal war. That's cool. We also now have this one as well, manage royal guard. So it increases knight effectiveness, and hostile scheme success chance goes down. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Spy master, do we have anybody better? You're better and you kind of like me. Cool. Let's put you on the council for just now. Marshal, do we have anybody better? Nope. This is currently the best person for Marshal. We could potentially put this person on our council, but they really don't like us, and you're still a powerful vassal, so we'll leave you where you are. Okay, cool. Right. Let's figure out what to do next. I think we should probably beat up this army. That seems like a good next step. So why don't you chill here, and then we'll see where they go. I would accept a white piece if they take it. They're not going to take it, but that's fine. Let's go speed 4. Let them work out where they're going. Yeah, they're just going to land at the war goal. That's absolutely fine by me. We'll go beat them up. Queen is pregnant again. Okay. Wow. Let me just also check something here. Succession. Absolutely fine. Cool. So Alba and the Isles both go to our heir, and that's absolutely fine. Now, it does mean if we were to take over Ireland right now, for instance, we would have a little bit of a problem. Because if we don't create an empire within our character's lifetime, it would split our land in two. Like one person would get Ireland, the other one would get Alba, which would be an issue. But, you know, we don't need to worry too much about that, I think, until it becomes a problem. Heresy. Cathars in Emilia. I'm not going to convert to Catharism. Or Catharism. We'll just leave that be for just now. We're kind of busy with other problems. We captured the enemy leader. Well, that's a good way to end the war. Sure, I'll enforce demands. We got money, and that's the end of that one. Right, we can disband our troops. Anybody else? We have another prisoner. I am going to get you... Employ Executioner? Ooh, that's a new one. I don't really want to employ you as my executioner, but it's good to know that I could if I wanted to. We got some new council positions now. So we have Antiquarian, Food Taster, Master of the Horse, Hunt, Royal Architect, High Alumner, Seneschal, Cupbearer, Court Jester, Court Poet, Court Musician, Bodyguards, Champions, Executioners, Artificers. Oh my, there's so many. Okay, well we're going to have to figure that out at some point. Right now we'll just leave things where they are, I think. Yeah, I think actually it's a good point to end the episode. We've just cleared out the big major... Actually, I'm going to wait till the end of the month. So we're getting our troops, our troop numbers fixed. In the next month. There we go. Cool. So troop numbers are now fixed. So when we log back in, we'll have all the correct troop numbers. And I think it's a good point to end because next time we can kind of work out our next goal. We have our royal court, which means we're quite a lot of the way towards things that we want to do. One thing I do want to do at some point is potentially have a look at Scots and see whether we can do anything with it. Like, yeah, potentially we could form a hybrid culture. We actually have enough acceptance already to do that. So that could be really neat to get that going. Now, it does cost a lot of prestige, but, you know, we could actually maybe even get more off if we were to potentially get a higher level of acceptance which we could work towards. But yeah, if we create a hybrid culture, we could start doing some cool stuff there. Mixing our traditions together could be neat. Changing aesthetics and things. It seems like an interesting thing to do. But yeah, that's the kind of thing that we'll think about next time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.